Hey all you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNI toy review. And today's review is in association with MarvelousNews.com, your #1 news source for everything Marvel. And for today's review, I'm going to be taking a look at the brand new Marvel Toybox Captain America and Black Widow figures from Disney. Now these figures are sold as Disney Store exclusives. They come packaged in a card back that has the white and red background, and you've got that explosion with the Avengers logo. It tells us Captain America is figure number 7 in the series and Black Widow is figure number 6. The figures are clearly displayed, and then down below you've got little stickers that talk about the accessories that they come with, as well as the characters' names. On the back of the packaging, it is the same. You just see other figures that have been released in the line. So the Black Panther figure, which I reviewed a couple weeks ago, and then the Black Widow and Captain America figures that I'm looking at now, all of which are available for purchase at the Disney Store. And then up at the top, it gives you a little brief bio about the Toybox line. All right, let's get these open and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so here's a look at the figures outside the packaging along with their other contents. Now, first of all, you do get a little catalog that shows you other figures. So you've got the Star Wars line, and for new figures, you've got Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Boba Fett, and looks like Princess Leia, which has been blacked out. I actually have the Darth Vader figure, which I'll be reviewing in the next few days. I believe the Luke Skywalker figure might be out as well, and then we're still waiting on Boba Fett, and then obviously they haven't even fully revealed Princess Leia. Then we've got, looks like, The Incredibles for the Pixar line, and then for Marvel, we've got the only one remaining is, looks like, Star-Lord, which has been blacked out here, and I assume he'll be released later in the year. Now for accessories, starting with Captain America, you get a shield, and this is very similar to what we see with like Hasbro's Marvel Legend line. So you get the big clamp that goes around the big wrist of the figure, and then you can push that down, you get the little peg, and you can plug it into the back of the figure. So, you know, it looks like he's carrying the shield on his back. And then basically this is made with a hard plastic. You've got the red, the white, and the blue, and then the star in the middle. And on the underside, you've just got the red with the blue handle. Now for Black Widow, she comes with these batons, which you can actually store on her back. So the way this works is they've broken it up, the 2 batons, into 4 different pieces. And I've got to be honest, it doesn't work that great. These bottom pieces have a tendency to just kind of fall off. These bottom pieces just slide onto these little pegs, but this one, especially this one on this side, it just basically does not fit on there tight, so it's constantly falling off. So just be wary of that. But basically what you can do is these bottom pieces, you have the holes and then the little pegs that you can plug into this piece on the back here. These top pieces actually have little pegs that you plug into these top holes. Those stay on fine, and this is kind of reminiscent of how the batons seem to look in the upcoming Avengers Infinity War movie. You see them basically where she has them on her back like this, so I guess that's what it's kind of representing. And you've got these look like, these top pieces look like actual handles, and then these bottom pieces, you have the little sculpting and everything. And then what you want to do is you just fit these together, and so it forms one baton. And then with this one, same thing, you just fit it together. Now with this one, the handle actually has pegs on either side, so you can actually, you know, plug it in either way. And then she'll hold them in either hand. Now one thing I do want to note is this one is a little bit longer than this one, it appears. Not too much, but they are not the exact same length. Now for the figures themselves, if you're not familiar with this line, these figures incorporate basically the designs from the Disney Infinity game. The figures themselves are not actually directly related to the game, but that's essentially what they base these designs on. Now the figures do also incorporate, a lot of times, modern costumes from the movies. So with Black Widow here, you'll notice there are some characteristics similar to the outfit that she wears in the Infinity War. And then with Cap, his outfit is more in keeping with the outfit that he wore in Age of Ultron and Civil War. I would say Age of Ultron just because he's still got the A's on his shoulder pads here. But a lot of similarities between the movie outfits and what you see with these figures. Now with Black Widow, even though the outfit itself does have characteristics from the Infinity War, she still has her classic red hair. She's got red eyebrows, blue eyes, and again has very much that kind of animated feel to the face there. For the outfit itself, it's done with just a black, and you've got some line work, which is again is kind of similar to what we see her outfit look in the movie. It does not have the green vest like we see in the movie though. It is all just black, and then you've got the gray straps. You've got the little red symbol on her belt, which is supposed to be the widow symbol, but it really looks more like just a red splotch than anything. Also, she's got these things on the side of her leg, which I believe are some kind of weapon. I don't know if they're tasers or some kind of pistol. They look like flashlights, but you can actually remove these, so she can hold these if you want. They are separate pieces. You just got the little holes there, and then again she's got the gray straps down her leg, and then she's got some sculpting detail with the knee pads and the boots and everything. So overall, you know, not a bad looking figure, I think. And then with Cap, again, this outfit to me looks like the one he wore in Age of Ultron. He's got the helmet with the A, which is sculpted and then painted with the white. And he also has the wings on the side, which are done with a gray color. He's got the blue eyes, again, has that kind of animated feel to him. And skin tone's not too bad, though you get some different coloring on the neck joint here, which kind of stands out a little bit. And then the overall costume looks pretty good. You've got the blue, he's got these shoulder pads which are articulated. He's got the straps with the white star with the black background on the star, which looks good. And then he's got the red and white striping here at the midsection. He's got pouches on his belt, which look pretty good. And then with the pants, he's got the red stripes, same on the arms. And then he's got with the boots and the gloves are done with that kind of dark brown color with some lighter gray mixed in, and some pretty good sculpting detail. Okay, now these figures stand. Cap is the taller of the two, and he stands just a little bit over 5 1/4 inches tall, and then the Black Widow figure stands just under 5 1/4 inches tall. Here's a comparison with the other Marvel figures that have been released in this line. So you've got Hulk and Thor, and these two are the tallest. And then you've got Cap, who's taller than Black Widow, and Iron Man, who's close to the same height as Cap, and then Spider-Man, who's probably the shortest of the bunch. So articulation on these is pretty much the same between the two figures. You can turn the head to the left and to the right, and they have hinge joints, so you can look down pretty good and can look up pretty good as well. You don't really get any pivot though. Arms attached with your standard ball hinge joint there at the shoulder, and even with Cap and those shoulder pads which are articulated, it doesn't really limit the movement, so you can get the arm out good, and you can still rotate all the way around. You do only get a single hinged elbow with these, so can bend your elbow about that much. You get rotation at the elbow, you get rotation at the wrist. They do have hinges on the hand, so you get some up and down movement there. They do not have ab crunch type joints, but you do get rotation there at the waist, and then can do the splits pretty good. You can get the leg forward about that much, and then can only do the leg back about that much. You do not have a thigh swivel with these. You have a single hinged knee, so it can bend their knees about that much, and then you also get rotation at the knee. And then for ankle articulation, you get hinges, but you don't really get much in the way of ankle pivot. You get some. Actually, I take that back. You get actually a decent amount with Cap here, and then with Black Widow, you definitely get some ankle pivot with her, and then 2 peg holes on the bottom of the feet. Okay, so that's my review. So overall, I would say, just like I generally do with these, if you like that Disney Infinity game type design for these characters, I think you'll definitely want to check these out. I think they're fun little figures. They have decent articulation. Paint applications are pretty basic, but they're not horrible in any way. You know, they have decent accessories, at least these two do. And like I said, if you like the Disney Infinity type game designs, I think these are definitely worth checking out. Now these again are Disney Store exclusives, so you either have to go to the Disney website or go to a physical Disney store to get these. They are available now. We'll have a full image gallery up at marvelousnews.com. There'll be a link in the video description below. As always, leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you're so inclined, please like the video. Also, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it. You can also follow me on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. I have links to those in the video description as well. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.